Let's speak into cancer first, because that's another one besides heart disease that's just run amok. So what can people do regarding cancer when they get
Well,
diagnosed?
you know, first of all, a lot of people think cancer is genetic, and that is sort of true. But what people need to realize, genetics, they can be turned on and turned off. So
Right.
just because you got the gene for cancer, well, it depends if you're going to turn on that on switch, right? If you turn on the on switch, yeah, you're going to get cancer. And there are many ways you can turn that on. There's, like you said, your negative thoughts, that will turn it on, right?
Right.
Your lifestyle, what you're eating, what you're not doing. Like if you're not exercising, that can turn it on, like the toxins in the water, the toxins in the food, the heavy metals, all these things can turn it on. But just because it's turned on doesn't mean you can't turn it off, right? So there are many modalities. I think, the biggest one for, the biggest two I like to talk about for cancer is one, like you said, you healed your cancer with positive thinking. And, that is so important for people to have cancer because that, as soon as your doctor say you have cancer, now you're going downhill.
Right.
You're planning, all your stuff to take care of, and because you
Right.
think that's it, it's a death sentence,
Right.
right? So, I think what you said there about the positivity, the meditation, that's very
Yeah.
important, first of all.
And it's powerful.
You have to believe you can fight it. You have to believe you can beat it. The second thing is, well, you can't just wish it to be gone, right? You want to be supporting your body. I am such a big fan of the ketogenic diet. But for me, it's not really about just eating fats. It's more about eliminating the sugars, right? Because cancer uses sugar for fuel.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you eliminate sugar from your diet, now you're basically starving the food supply for cancer. I work with a lot of cancer patients and say, look, you're going to have to monitor your glucose levels and your ketones, because if your ketones go out, here now you got energy using fat for fuel, but more importantly, you're starving out the cancer. And a lot of people find that very hard until they hit stage 4, and then they'll do anything, right? The main thing I think is people need to understand we all got cancer cells in our bodies, even as we're speaking right now.
Dormant.
It's all dormant. It's a matter of, are you feeding the cancer cells or are you starving it? So a very big part is the sugar in our diet, all the processed foods. And it's the same thing when it goes into vegan, vegetarian, or gluten-free. Everyone's getting all these gluten-free vegan snacks. But what people don't understand, these are all chemicals that they use to taste like food and stuff. And it's the chemicals that drive cancer too. It's not just sugar. It's these chemicals that your body doesn't identify as food. And then it just causes the switch to turn on.